finished this book last night. It was so good. It's one of those books that was just like sitting on a display at the library, and I just decided I would give it a try. And I really loved it because it fluctuated between like the past and the present, and it was a love story, but it was centered around an older couple, and it's very rare that you see that. I mean, I don't know if I've ever read a book like that, and it just like really filled my heart. Plus, there's just like a little sprinkle of magic and witchiness, which I just really liked. But now I need to go get a new book because I love to read before going to bed every night, and I need another book to read. So I would love to know what you're reading, and maybe we can all share what books we're reading. I love a good novel that just kind of takes you out of reality. I feel like I've often found a lot of books that have storylines related to cancer, and so I'm trying to find books that don't have that because it hits a little too close to home. And so I like books that I can escape a little bit, and I like magical realism, and I like just happy books and love stories. So I'm thinking something light and something maybe like beach vibes, because I have a surf trip coming up in less than a month, which is so surreal that that's even happening. A all expense paid surf trip, but I'll share more on that on another date. But I need to go to the library and grab another book.
Hey mama, could you get up soon? I get so cold in the other room. Here I am, honey, half awake. Get yourself moving and you'll be okay.
Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
I set up my sewing machine ready to go and cut out all of the pattern pieces for this pair of shorts that I'm going to sew to get myself back into sewing, because I haven't sewed. I don't remember the last time I sewed. And I realized I don't have the right color thread. There's nowhere near where I live to get thread, so I'm gonna have to wait till I go to the big city tomorrow and get the thread. We're gonna go do something else. Getting this book, Kate and Frida. I was so excited to see this. I read another book by this author. Kim Fay is the author of this. She has a book called Love in Saffron. I read it last year, and it's probably one of my most favorite books that I read in 2024. It was like short and sweet, but it just like really touched my heart. And the way that it's written is that it's these two people who become pen pals, and they're writing back and forth between each chapter, and you see their friendship form and their relationship form of these like what were two complete strangers. And this book has the same format, but it's different characters, different time period. And I just started it, and so far I'm really enjoying it and excited to see how these two storylines of these two women are going to come together. And I just love books. Especially a good, like, little light-hearted book. I need that in my life.
I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, motor. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
My first project back to sewing was kind of an epic fail. I don't know what went awry. I cut a small size pattern, but these are huge. They're like a large. I don't know where I went awry, so I'm gonna see if I can adjust them, but I'm like burnt out. I don't think I can sew anymore. This has taken me way too long, and they're just not working out. That's just how it goes sometimes. These are just not very flattering. I still need to hem them, but these will be a pajama short, I think. So, it's giving diaper, and that's not what I want. They fit Kyle. He's got new shorts. I had quite the revelation this week. I was walking in to get thread for this epic fail of a sewing project that I'm now ripping apart to hopefully put back together. And I just realized how I just get to like live life. And after months, years of being in this deep place of cancer and everything centered around cancer and Kyle's healing, as it should be, I feel like I'm finally coming out of this hole of just living in fear and not even realizing that like I was such a heavy weighted vest that I was carrying without even realizing it. And now I just get to live life and not have to worry. At least I haven't had to worry. Like, is Kyle gonna have a seizure? Is Kyle okay? Like, he is healthy, and every day he just keeps improving. And it's just giving me like space to take up my own space again. And that feels so good and so foreign at the same time, and so exciting. And that my life can just be like normal. Like, I can just be a normal 30-something-year-old, whatever normal is. And it's been a really rough, long journey and an unconventional path. But now I get to sit in this place where my husband is healthy and I get to have a quote unquote normal life. It feels so exciting and freeing, and also like I thought I'd have a lot more figured out at this stage of my life. But what are those standards? Who set them? Not me. And so I get to just like live my life and sew and do whatever feels good for me. And I get to take up space for me and know that that space is so important and so valid. And it just feels like truly a gift to get to be in this phase of like normalcy, to be able to think about things beyond cancer. Like, what is my career path? Do I want to have children? Which I think we've decided we don't want to have children. Whatever the thing is, like, I get to have space for those thoughts, for those possibilities, for my creativity, for my voice, and I get to take up space. And that is truly a gift, and one that I am fully going to relish in and just keep taking up the space that I want to take.